3, 2, 1. Hey, YouTube.
Hello.
Spotify, Apple, and Google. Wherever you listen to this fucking show.
Josh, you already cussed.
I know. It's okay.
Start it over.
Leave me out. 3, 2, 1.
Ha!
Hey, YouTube.
Ah.
Spotify, Apple, and Google. Wherever you happen to listen to this flippin' show.
The Fing show.
Yes, the Thing Show. This is the Morning After Music Show, brought to you by Greek Republic Media. We are on a contemporary album this week. This is our normal show. We listen to something relatively new. And today happens to be Bad Omens, The Death of Peace and something and something something. What's the name of this stupid album?
The
Death of Peace of Mind.
There it is.
It is why they have
So
of twice.
I know, it is so hard to say.
Uh-huh.
And it's a terrible thing to listen to, and that's why I didn't really care about it. But that's what we're doing. Bad Omens. Maybe we'll listen to your first album from 2016 at some point and review that properly, because that one didn't sound too bad. This one, though, Brett, you made a mistake.
I didn't make a mistake. There is just that little out.
Yeah.
True. Well,
Like, you saw the list. What else is there to pick from?
I know. You're right. I mean, that's why I screwed up the last times I was doing
Oh, we
it
can
too,
cuss
where I was
now?
like, oh, yeah, let's listen.
Fucking bitches.
Oh, we can? It's been, oh, yeah.
Word.
Fuckity fuck.
F-word.
Okay.
Hey, Brett,
So let's,
What's up?
pull up the album review page because there's a link on there I need you to go to probably in a second.
God damn it.
Josh, continue
Okay.
the intro.
yeah, so I want you all to click the subscribe button, all right, down below. I want you to give a thumbs up or thumbs down. I want you to head over to Twitch and like us there because we're so close to our goal. Okay, so dang close. We did have 249, and now we're at 248. I don't know what happened. Maybe a bot left.
I think
But
so.
yeah, but we're super close to our goal, and we still have a month left to meet that goal, which is pretty good odds, I think, for us.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get over there. Come hang out on the live show.
I see what you're doing.
It's a
I see
good
where we're
time.
going.
I also want you guys to be prepared to put your answer down in the comment section.
The answer for what, Josh?
The question of the day, Cody.
Oh, cool. That's me. Hi, everyone. Question of the day here. At first, I was going to be like, hey, who does this band sound like? Name your favorite influence of this band. But I was like, that's too easy. That's low-hanging fruit. Instead, I'm just going to go easy. This band's on Sumerian Records. You know them. You'll love them. You hate them. Who is your favorite Sumerian Records artist?
Well, let me pull that list back up and
Yeah,
show
well,
everyone.
listen. There's a lot of cringe
Because there's a
in
few on
Sumerian
here.
records,
There's Jason's.
but there. Yeah,
Jason.
asking Alexandria. There it is.
Me personally,
So-
I'm a fan of Animals as Leaders,
Yep.
Between the Buried and Me, Body Count,
Circa.
Sean.
We did
Lord of
we
Osiris.
did like betraying the martyrs.
We do.
We like
yeah.
Era.
Crosses is good.
Josh's favorite band from first to last.
Poppy. It's Poppy. That's it.
First was. Look at that.
Yeah,
Actually,
pretty
I
cool,
didn't know
right? With Skrillex right there.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Skrillex himself. Lee McKinney, of course. You know, like Lord of Osiris. Shout out to Icy Stars. Jonathan Davis, but not Korn. That's interesting.
Sleeping.
Wow.
Yeah, right. Sleeping in science.
Smashing Pumpkins. Interesting.
Smashing Pumpkins.
There she is, the queen. Poppy.
Stick to Your Guns. Stray from the
And
Path.
Straight from Your Path, yeah.
Thomas Giles of Between the Buried and Me, of course.
And Veil
Maya,
of Maya. Hell
There
yeah.
it is. There it is.
All right, out of those,
Yeah. The current lineup. Okay.
Yeah, current lineup of Sumerian. I don't like any of it. But if I'm going to listen to something, right, Veil of Maya is decent. I don't love, Era can
you
get
can
out
do
here.
Circa.
Circa, I do like Circa, but
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the latest album.
True.
Latest album's not good.
Not a lot to pick from for you.
Not a lot. You do got the Wee Woo band up at the top there.
Captain
in the-
Barrel, yeah. The,
After the burial.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, and how everybody does that.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, there's some. It's a weird genre bend within this record label, but there are some things. I think for me, it's probably Circa. I probably listen to them the most in this entire grouping, and then Poppy for the memes. I do like From First to Last. I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know if that means new. You got Lee.
Yeah, I mean, he is our top-rated fucking album for some reason.
For now, until
For
today.
now. Sleeping with Sirens, maybe.
Yeah.
True. Stick to Your Guns isn't a bad listen as well.
I
That's
do
always
like
fun.
Stick to Your Guns.
Yeah.
They're good.
I do like Smashing Pumpkins too, but I don't know about their recent stuff. It's just from their stuff in the 90s is where I like.
I mean, if they're on the label, it's just whatever they have, their whole catalog.
True.
Doesn't matter if the catalog
True.
came out on it.
That is true. But we do gotta remember, a lot of record labels influence sound. So, I mean, we just had a huge rant about, Hopeless Records in the pre-show.
True.
That you could all check out if you were part of the live show on Twitch.
I'm gonna say.
Republic.
I'm gonna say Era.
Era.
Yeah, that's
Era.
fine.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stick with Chon. I think I like Chon probably the most out of all these.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go Circa just for
Just cause.
Just cause.
Good game.
I feel like they weren't on Sumerian in the past.
Probably not.
Probably not. I don't believe so.
Yeah.
I mean, neither was Smashing Pumpkins. So
They seem like a ferret music kind of band.
Yeah. I missed that. That was a good time.
Were they?
That was a good time. Or Victory. Something like that.
hey,
Oh, they
Josh,
don't remember
in the Bad Omens episode, can we look up Chon, please, and find out what old labels they were on?
Sure, Sean.
Way more interesting. But
Yeah.
while you do that, let me start hitting you off with some of the facts. So this album with a very long name, TDOPOM, the third studio album from LA-based band, but originally from Richmond, Virginia, Bad Omens, released February 25th, 2022. 15 tracks coming in at 53 minutes and 8 seconds.
long.
For comparison,
Way too long.
Blink-182, the very last episode we just did, also 15 tracks. And remember how I said the pacing was great? Well,
Guess what?
The shit's
Guess what?
rough.
the performers on this record were Noah Sebastian on the vocals, Nicholas Raffilio on bass, guitar, and programming, Joachim Carlson on vocals, guitar, and programming, and Nick Folio on the drums. There was one feature, although not an official one according to Spotify. Jesse Cash of Era did guitar work on What Do You Want From Me?
I
He's actually-
didn't even notice that.
Fun fact, really good friend and roommate of lead singer Noah Sebastian. So, that's a little fun little
What song was it?
fun fact. What Do You Want From Me?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
So second to or third to last one.
Yeah.
One of the better ones.
Yep.
Makes sense. But
The
you have to get through like 45 minutes of that.
Yes.
nonsense
Yeah.
To get there. You know?
And then they
Well,
end it horribly.
Yep. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that last
That
the
Miracle?
last track.
Real bad.
Oh, that's it, huh?
Yeah, that's how you end a 50-something minute fucking album.
Yikes.
The production team were Joachim and Noah. Hold on, one second.
Hippopotamus.
Ah, thank you. Don't save me. Save my life. They were the producers. I'm getting that thing where like you talk shit about someone and you sneeze, or is it the other way around? I don't know.
You allergic to bullshit?
Matt Durkee was the engineer and is also their front of house and tour manager. And Zach Cervini did the mixing and mastering. He works at Madden Studios, or just MDDN Studios, owned by one Joel and Benji Madden of the band
Yeah.
Good Charlotte.
I thought so.
He's worked with bands doing various production things, such as All Time Low, Good Charlotte, One OK Rock, Sleeping with Sirens, Modern Baseball, like Moths to Flames, Crossfaith, The Used, Blink-182, Atreyu, Beartooth, Halsey, and Poppy.
Everybody.
Wow.
And that makes sense, is all I'm going
Right.
to say for now.
Yes.
Sure.
The singles from
Feel
this
that.
album were The Death of Peace of Mind, What Do You Want From Me, Artificial Suicide, Like a Villain, and most recently, The Gray. What do you want
Best
from
song on
me?
the album.
Best
The
song
Gray.
on the album? The Gray? Okay.
I think so.
What Do You Want From Me was written and produced in and about 3 hours, during which a fire broke out in the bathroom across the room from them. But I guess they were satisfied with the rest of it. Brett, you disappeared again. Jesse from Era is the lead singer's roommate. Said that already. Concrete Jungle is about how we allow money, social class, media, and fame to divide us in near inhuman ways. The song ends with an acknowledgement and acceptance of this reality as a result of the cards you were dealt with and finding your power from within it. At the start of the pandemic, Noah challenged himself to make a track using only household items as samples, such as smacking pillows, shaking keys, turning the low frequencies of the vacuum into vacuum cleaner into the C note, and then making a multi-octave sample out of it. You might be wondering, why'd you say all that random shit? Well, it was out of this creative process that looping sections of it and then freestyling over it, which I saw for a lot of the song breakdowns from Noah. He did a lot. The melody from those sessions, or whatever words and noises came to him, became the Death of Peace of Mind song. And then finally, sonically, this album is meant to be heard from start to finish, with the band wanting the listener to take the whole trip with them. Where's that trip going? I don't know. Maybe
what fucking trip are they talking about?
I don't know.
None of these songs connect to each other.
The trip to the record store to buy something else.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Try not to be too mean, but it is just whatever.
My score was actually lower than I was expecting it to be.
Oh man,
Listen,
for you?
Yeah, right.
In the negatives?
Almost.
Oh no.
Listen, it's unfortunate too, because obviously they have some. I know, Brett, you said this in the pre-show that it's 7 years as a band. They should have their shit together. And it seems like they themselves do, because they had a concept and they had an idea of like what they wanted to do for this album specifically, like doing all this weird avant-garde shit, changing their sound a little bit, and that's fine, and that's acceptable. But like when you have something to compare to, and you have these bands you've played shows with, and you're trying to be within a genre, like I don't know if experimentation is the best thing when you really haven't solidified yourself in a industry. Well, like this album could literally have just been like the lead singer's side project.
See, this is what I was talking about during the pre-show. Like, I'm going to say it a million times. I'm going to try not to, but like this band was a knockoff of Bring Me the Horizon this entire time. Like that's all they do, which is fine, but like it's very unoriginal.
Right.
You know, like it's.
But
this is a weird blend of more things that they liked.
Well, this is their third album, right? So
yeah,
for them to take a weird experimental avant-garde shift in sound in their third album is really risky, because you see, like, yeah, we have weird albums like Amo from Bring Me the Horizon,
right?
But that's like in their, like, they've been a band for a long time, right?
It's like 10 albums in.
Yeah, they could take a risk and be like, I want to change something up. I have an idea. See if it works. It doesn't necessarily work all that well, right?
Which is funny that you say that, because their first album was heavily panned for sounding too much like Sempiternal. So
right,
yeah.
And they've said in interviews I saw that getting compared to Bring Me the Horizon is, you know, like an honor, but it's also kind of annoying. And I'm like, all right, well then don't. Why do you keep doing it then?
Yeah. Why do you keep just copying their fucking sound?
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
stupid.
what's the latest track that Die For You, right? That's Bring Me the Horizon's latest.
Yeah,
like
the pop punk one.
The kind of poppy, has some sense in it. It's a little more, I guess, palatable for a wider audience. That's what a lot of the tracks on this album kind of, the Death of Peace of Mind.
Right.
There is like some weird synth pop elements that are cool by themselves. And like I was telling you guys last week, I did start listening to it a little early when we announced we were going to listen to this. And I was like, there's something I like in every song, but that's not like enough for it to be a fully comprised piece to release, right? Like if you have 15 songs on it, I want some connection. Even though they say there is, I can't find. it's just random. There's a lot of randomness.
Repeat that last part again.
Yeah. So, sorry. The album as a whole is a little random. So, and it's really tough for me to believe the band when they say, "Oh yeah, if you listen to it top to bottom, it's like you can totally understand the concept."
Right. Yeah. And these all stand alone. They don't correspond with each other.
Yeah, they're fine by themselves, but not together, and all honestly not all that good by themselves either. They just exist.
They correspond because they're using the same keys and everything in each song.
Sure, yeah.
Like keyboards and all that stuff. Yeah, sure. But man, it was just like I was sitting here listening to this like this morning, like as much as I could before the show. A couple of times through, and like I'm just sitting there, I'm like, this could be playing at any moment, and I don't know what song we're in. I don't know where we're at in the album. I don't know what's being talked about. Like, what is going on? Oh, we restarted. Didn't even notice. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of blurry.
It's all just a mash, and the entire time I'm like, yeah, I'm also hearing things that I like, but then I'm like, oh, hey, look, Linkin Park. Oh, hey, look, Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh, there's Architects right there. Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, why is like the new metalcore sound to kind of sound like Bring Me the Horizon, or to kind of sound like Architects? Like everyone has that same riff in every hard song they have, and then every soft song they have, it has to be synth pop for some reason.
Yep.
Just doing that.
It's like, y'all, like, get something for yourselves. We can't be listening to the same thing.
That's their issue, is that they've never done their own sound.
Yeah.
They have been just a knockoff. Hey, you liked this band? Well, you're gonna like this one. Kind of sound.
It's unfortunate because, like, I'm sure these guys are nice and they're talented in their own.
Yeah, I don't mean to be mean to them.
I feel it's more just how the industry is right now, where everything new, it's not new and good because it's original. It's new and it's palatable and you're familiar with it. You know, it's not breaking new grounds. And that goes beyond just this band. A lot of just like everything we've been listening to, all the stuff that we listen to on Breaking Down the Breakdowns.
Oh yeah.
Watch that live post show with us every stream at twitch.tv/geek_republic. And it's just it's like the Peachy Scene Queen kind of thing. Like, yeah, Scene Queen's not directly ripping off Peachy. These guys aren't directly ripping off Ollie and Bring Me the Horizon. But boy, is it similar enough to where it's noticeable and it's distracting.
Right. Yeah, and your final result of like, man, this is so similar. I'm gonna go listen to that now.
Yeah. Or like Save Face. Like when we listen to Save Face, it's like, yeah, this is fine. I'm just gonna listen to My Chem though. I don't really care.
Right.
Right. It's like, yeah, songs by themselves are, if they're in a rotation, it's like, I'll listen to it. It's 3 minutes.
Do you think this is kind of like what anime is for manga, where it's like, I like this anime, so I'm going to go read the manga. I like this one song from Bad Omens, so I'm going to go listen to Bring Me the Horizon now.
Or you know, I like this anime, but I'm just going to go watch, you know, the one it's ripping off of.
Yeah. Naruto.
Yeah. There's bands that sound like other bands on accident because of the genre or because of the scene that they're
unintentionally
in.
Yeah.
Right, but then there's some bands that are like, you guys listen to this, but this sounds really cool, and that's fair because we've done that. We've been made bands that sound like other shit.
It's being influenced by something, but there's a level of influence that you like, mustn't cross.
Literally mimic them the entire album.
Right.
The point of an influence is to take a whole bunch of different ones and mash them together into what your own thing, not just
correct.
Taking all from one bucket. Yeah, you got a bunch of bands that also sound similar to each other. No, you take from all the buckets. Get a jazz band in there. Get some Bela Fleck and some banjo or some shit. I don't know.
So guys, I'm not gonna lie.
What's up?
That was my review.
I figured.
I don't know what else to say at this point. Like, you know how we always kind of like break off and it's like, all right, it's your turn. I don't have anything for this.
No, we kind of did it all together, which was really fun. We were all on the same page.
Actually, very much so.
I will add, just from my notes, I saw someone compare them to like basically a Metal Weekend. I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Metal Weekend.
Stuff.
Like I know.
Yeah.
But that's
just
the thing.
vocally, you know,
because I keep saying like there's always something in every
All the
song that I
synth-pop stuff
kind
and
of
stuff.
that I kind of like. I'm like, man, that's kind of interesting. That's a cool part. And then I hear it 4 more goddamn times. I don't like it anymore. Right? I don't
Oh,
think
this is way too long. Way too long.
Oh,
very
wait.
long.
You could have cut like half of these songs out.
Yep.
This could have been a fine 36-minute album.
Yep.
I think
Yep.
that would have been perfect. 36, 40 minutes would have been
Yeah,
fine.
cut 4 songs off of it and we'll call it.
At least. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny that one of y'all said it sounded like it should have been a solo project. It almost was apparently, but they were like, nah, we're just gonna put it on the album. And I'm like,
That's-
why?
Because that's what
See,
happens
and
when
that's
your
the
band's
mistake.
unoriginal. No, that's exactly what happens.
God, the lead singer could have just taken this and done something cool. It had just been synth pop metal guy, and that's fine.
Synth-pop
'Cause that's
metal
Cillian does it all the time.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah, it sounds fine. There's nothing special. It didn't grab me. Nothing grabbed me.
Nope.
It was just like it was literally the most background of background noises. Sorry. Maybe we'll like it more after Brett. We see them live with Spirit Box and Under Oath. Thanks to Steph for reminding me that this is the band opening for that show.
So here's the deal.
Fight him in the parking lot. Fight him in the parking lot.
I'll show up when I show up, and if they're playing, great. If they're not,
Cool.
sucks to
Okay.
suck. I don't know what else
Yeah.
to say.
But this is the time where you go and you get your drinks and your merch.
Yes.
And you listen to them and you're like, oh, that sounds
Oh, cool. The live
You
music.
find your friends.
Great.
Yeah.
Live
the
music.
entirety of
I'll
your
go for-
friends
yeah,
from
we'll
high
go find
school
Matt.
in Tampa, find that.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah.
homies.
Fucking everyone's gonna be there. Yeah.
Everybody. Yeah.
I think I did that with like Stray from the Path or 100th or some bands that opened up for Shikari. I was just like, ah.
Actually, I think Straight from the Path is the other band opening up for this.
Oh, sick.
Yep.
We'll get
So
to see all
yeah,
of them.
that's only half of this show really matters.
Yeah.
True.
It's so bad.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just. I mean, I don't think it maybe have like a little potential to be a grower for some people, like kind of like Architects last year did, but definitely not to the same extent. I
No.
don't think.
No,
I don't think
nowhere
it's
near the
as,
same
it's as
levels.
polished as it's experience, right? I don't think it's as polished as Architects.
Not
Listen,
nearly.
it's
yeah.
there. We keep saying it.
Architects are
There's
veterans at this
the
point.
songs don't connect.
I know.
Architects, you can tell top to bottom. It's like this is the order these are supposed to be in. You know,
There's
this
also a plot line I could follow,
right. Yeah, this
didn't even
there-
like that album
There's
that
none of that. There's none of that here.
right? Yeah.
I like some of
Well-
the electronics, but I feel like overall, the album relies too heavily on them.
The production quality is the best feature of this album.
Yep. Hey, don't spoil my ratings. Where the production's the highest.
Same though.
I know. I wonder
right,
how similar our scores are going to be.
Well, if Brett's tease is any indication, he's gonna make it look like I love this album by comparison.
It's not my score's low, but it's not as low as I
Not
was
that low.
expecting.
Okay.
It is.
All right.
Fuck.
Well, what do you think? What do you think?
Okay.
The internet thinks. Hi, welcome to Views Skewed Review, the podcast within a podcast. The most exciting part of this whole bit, at least for this episode, where I dove through the annals and the anals and the ocean,
The Lanaz.
the lanai of the internet, to find the reviews of this album and what all the major publications and every asshole with a microphone on YouTube like us
Hi.
thinks about this album. Before I get into it, where do y'all think it's gonna land, average wise?
Right now,
Oh,
yeah, just throw it
people
out.
love
6.
the internet loves this. No. The people are loving this shit. This is easily 8.
Okay, cool. Well, let's
Fine.
find out. Kerrang gave it a 6. Sputnik's staff review gave it an 8, but their user review has it as a 6.8. Distorted Sound was at a 7. Ghost Cult Magazine was at an 8. Wall of Sound was at a 7.5. Rate Your Music's average was a 6.72. Rock and Load was an 8. Boon Tunes is back, Josh.
Oh shit.
Bulletin two.
I scared the dog with that one. Holy shit. Hey, I know you're excited for Bullet Tunes.
Yeah.
Don't get too excited. They gave this album a 9.5. Moving on. Caliber TV.
Random.
Are you
Caliber
serious?
TV gave it a 7.5. Album of the Year gave it an 8, and Music Board gave it a 7. Now on YouTube, I found 3 reviews that had numbers on them. Rockin' with Robbie with the Let's Talk Rock podcast. Much like this podcast, 3 dudes talking about music.
No way.
Way more views than we got. They gave it an 8, or at least one of them gave it an 8. Boy, did it take a while to get to the number, and I was running out of time before we went live. Sinful Screams also gave it an 8, and finally, Rocked, in a little quick short, gave it a 7.
Okay.
So these are 8 out of 16s and 7 out of 14s, right?
Brett, you know that I never joke about the seriousness of the rating scale, okay? No. Like
that one time it was out of 9?
Yeah, but I fixed it. Yeah.
An 8 out of 10. Someone actually has the audacity to go on camera and say this is an 8 out of 10.
No, it's because it's the new metalcore sound that everybody wants.
Yeah.
You know, they want the purple backgrounds and shit.
I thought I was in line with the metalcore community as far as like
No, we're boomers.
Architects one of my favorite albums last year. I love that shit.
Well, not according to Bull and Tunes, who gave
But
them.
Brett, you're forgetting. On the internet, you have to be nice all the time, despite whether or not you actually think it's good, because that's what gets you more views.
See, this is why we're the top tier of this.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Like, look at all these other ones. Like fucking of course, Distorted Sound, Ghost Cult. They all gave it like an 8. It's safe. It's a safe album, just like last week's was a safe album.
Our safe number is our safe number 7 though.
Yes.
They give him an extra, right? The 8 is like above average. You did a good job.
Exactly. That's the issue.
No one gets 9s or 10s unless you're blowing me away.
Well, that's the thing.
Right?
I guess we're just too nice, and I'm the nice one on the podcast. So.
Yeah, you are the Paul Abdul of the 3 of us.
Yeah.
That is true.
So where do y'all think
It's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Yeah. God, I am the Simon Cowell of this, aren't
Yeah.
You always.
Always.
All right, I'll be Paula Abdul.
Just
That's fine.
hate everything.
Hi, Alan Richardson from Blue Mountain State and Laser Team from Rooster Teeth, and also now the Jack Ryan
Wait,
show.
hold on.
Jack Reacher.
Hold on.
Oh, you got.
I got the baby gap. Baby gap.
Yeah, the
You
baby.
got to show tiny shirt. Yeah.
Brett is a Stig. Don't tell him because he'll fucking cream himself.
Oh, dude, yeah, don't tell me that. We're gonna let this one slide and pretend I didn't see that one.
Well, look, there goes his ego.
Yeah.
All right, where do you think the average is?
I'm gonna pull it down a little bit. 7.7.
7.7. Brett.
A lot of 8s and 9s.
8.2.
Okay.
All right, you both break over. It's actually 7.54.
Ooh.
That's still too high, but that's fine.
Jason in chat's closest
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was very close.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. That's not
Well-
anywhere near what my score is.
No.
Nope.
No, it's not.
No.
No, it's not. But hey, what is your score? Why don't we get into it? Brett, let's start with you.
Hi.
It was your pick. Yep.
Oh shit, this was my pick. God, I suck at
Terrible.
this. So, I don't fucking know. The songwriting is trash. The musicianship, it's there. They're playing instruments sometimes. Cool. Production's good. Production's good.
It sounds good.
It sounds good. Originality. And I don't remember it. So this album sucks, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yep.
My overall for this album, I don't know. Thinking about it, it's high. Thinking about it, it's low. It's a 5.8.
Okay. I was
Okay.
expecting somewhere in the 4.
That's
It
what
should've
like
been.
I was the
If you wanted to be a dick, you could have. But like just
Yes.
being honest, it's where
right
it belongs.
right.
It's an F. You still got to take it again.
Yes.
All right. You got to take the classic.
Still gotta do it
fair.
again.
Okay. So my score.
Yes.
I thought I listened a little deeper on some of the lyrics, and I did have a couple songs on there that I thought were interesting and had some good wordplay. So I gave them an average score there. I didn't kill them at the songwriting or the lyrics section. The songwriting is what it is, but the lyrics seemed kind of cool. Musicianship, I think there's more computer than there are instruments, so that's 5. Production, it was good. It was good.
That's good.
Sounded all right.
Yep.
Sounded all right.
For
Originality, originality, real low, right? 6. Like,
I went lower than that.
And then memorability, I literally can't remember shit. It's 4.7.
Oh shit, your score's gonna be higher than mine.
All not very by much.
Okay.
Altogether, 6.08.
Okay.
Wow.
Pretty
Fair
close.
enough.
Pretty
Fair
close. Yeah. Pretty
Okay.
close.
I was more brutal on the originality and
9.
memorability, for sure. Give them shits like 3.
I could have brought it down more, but I don't listen to this type of metalcore all that much. You guys are more familiar.
Yeah.
When you say that, Josh,
I'm
you and I
familiar.
Josh, you and I are very close.
Okay.
I also thought the songwriting and lyrics were just. Oh, okay. Okay, you tried. You did it. You did good.
Yeah,
Whatever. Cool. Musicianship. I like the keyboards. I like the electronics in this album more than anything else. There were some songs that I heard and I was like, oh, okay, this is fine. I think the second one stood out. It was more a Linkin Park type of song. That one, the IDWT money sign.
The Bring Me the Horizon song. Yep.
I like the with the keyboard.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Always love those kind of, I don't know, what is that, trance keys.
Sure.
You know,
Sure.
little trance keys. Love them. So I just gave it kind of, whatever. Just also, production sounded like how it should sound. Baseline 2022 album got a 7.
Yeah.
Originality. You lost points there, buds. Sorry. Sounds too much like other stuff. And then memorability. Listen, I'm still humming around I Miss 2003 from As It Is. Just,
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, well, I mean, I remember
It's
that song.
earworm.
I don't remember even listening to this album, and I know I did at least 3 times this morning.
Yep.
So, I got a 4. So, altogether, I am not the highest this week. I gave it a 6.02.
Hey, Josh, you suck.
We did
relatively the same. I think it's because I did favorite one of the tracks and put it on my own personal playlist, and that's my mistake. That's why it's
Don't do that.
this week.
Yeah.
I liked the wordplay. The Gray was cool. I like that song. It's the only song I like. The rest is all bad. So,
Jason, you gave it a 1.8.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, you're like that Metal Trenches guy. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Even Dead Remember didn't get that bad.
He's the anti-bullet tube.
Yeah.
All right. Well, all right, let's go over to the wall, find out where it gets splattered onto.
It's last. It's gotta be.
Your whole message doesn't even show up on that. That's funny.
Too much.
It's too bad.
Can that be can that be a new copy pasta?
5.8, 6.08, and 6.02.
Well, I'm gonna say it's above corn then.
You're gonna say it's above corn, below As It Is. Okay. Josh, what about you?
Yeah.
Really hard to get this one wrong.
Yeah, no,
There's 2 choices.
Well, yeah, like I'm thinking my number. It's definitely in between there, but I'm just thinking the number now.
Well, you're 0.8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna be.
Y'all are correct. You both get a point.
We got 5.8, 6.02, and 6.08.
It's
Also,
like
I would-
5.9.
I would like to point
5.92.
out, side note, why is everyone yelling at us with these album titles? Why is As It Is in all caps? Why is this one in all caps? I
Is
don't
it?
get it. It sure is.
I know Frank Turner's even yelling a little bit, but at least he gave an anagram.
Well, it's called
That's an,
hardcore
that's an acronym. So
Or
it's fine.
acronym, yeah, you're right.
Anagram.
though. Okay.
Okay, so where is it going? Between 5.59 and 6.05.
5.92.
Yeah, I did a
5.9.
5.8. 6.01.
All right, Price is Right rules. Josh, you win.
Damn it. Oh, it did get
5.96.
6.
Ooh. I'm glad it's not 6.
It's not 6.
It's a failed grade. It fails. Corn failed. Retake the test again.
Yep.
Right.
As It Is just barely squirted by.
Yeah. I mean, in the American system, that's a failure. But at least you have more chance in the future.
You're not quite as stupid.
The last three contemporary albums for the Wall of Mosh. Not good.
Yeah. It's a good thing we're skipping next week. Because that'll be our 50th episode. Chat, next week is going to be Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory.
Yes.
It's a special episode, special album.
Right.
So doubling up on the retro next week.
Oh man, this week is gonna be good.
Yeah, this week, Maylene and the Sons of Disaster. Two. Josh, would have there been a new album for you that you would have chosen if we weren't doing Hybrid Theory? What would it have been?
I've been listening to
Pull
something.
up the damn list.
Yeah, I've been listening to some stuff.
The hell are we in March?
Me.
We're in
trying to
March.
see what my.
Belmont, I bet.
Yeah, that's like the.
I think I was going that way.
Or Modest Yahoo.
We'll get to
yeah.
Belmont.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I would just say I'm glad it's not my week to choose
Yeah, okay. That's
because
fair.
there ain't nothing.
You got a Twice
nothing
album
good.
coming out. That's
Yeah.
next week.
It's Japanese and it's basically just the same songs just made Jap. So we'll listen to it. No, we don't need to listen to it.
At this point, dude, look at that. Look at March. Like, sure, there's 20 albums there, but what is there really?
I do have a retro, but we're gonna wait for that.
Yeah, you wait on that one.
Yeah, because we have to get through mailing first, which
Yes.
will be there next Thursday.
That's Thursday. Yep.
No one coming up.
Chat, YouTube, podcast services around the world and around the globe. Sorry if you're a big Bad Omens fan, but we didn't make the album. They did. So what are you gonna
Who
do?
the hell's
Listen,
a
we
big
can't have
Bad Omens fan?
I don't
the
know. I'm
cult.
sure there's one.
Bad Omens cult.
Sure, there's one.
Listen, we can't have 8s all the time. Sometimes this happens, and it's just what it is. All right. So suck it up.
Sometimes
chat,
is every
YouTube,
time. Looks like.
Podcasts. Next week will be a better time. Okay. See you then. Goodbye.
Goodbye. And on that bombshell.